my name is Andrew and I'm a product manager here in RCustomS. Today I want to show you our new guitar pedal, which is called a Dragon Eye. This is an amp-in-a-box style pedal, but we did not try to make it sound like any particular famous model of amplifier, rather we wanted to make it feel like we play in a real tube amp. The pedal has two sides, one is a distortion overdrive side, the other one is a boost side. For the distortion side we have controls for body, gain, lows, tone, mids level and a mid sweep. We have an output level and a bright switch. For the drive section we have controls for low cut, we have gain, tone and output. Let's hear how it sounds. Let's look at some of the controls in details. For the drive, we have a body control, the gain and the bright. These controls work together and help you shape the sound and adjust how the pedal feels. And the body control is responsible for the amount of low frequencies that are entering first overdrive stage. If you turn it to its maximum, the pedal behaves like a vintage tube amp with a sagging and the string feels like it's made of rubber. If you turn it counterclockwise, the sound gets sharper, it tracks faster, so you get a more modern behavior. The body and the gain control work together, so the more body you have, the less gain you have on the control to have the same amount of distortion. And if you reduce the body indicator, then you should compensate with a gain knob. The bright switch is designed like a vintage tube amplifier, so it also works in conjunction with a gain knob. Okay, so now let's hear how this control acts. For example, let's first look at the body and gain interaction. So now I'm turning the body to its upper position and lowering the gain. So in this case we're hearing quite a vintage tube amplifier sound. Now, if I increase the gain to its maximum setting, so you can hear that the low end now is a little bit flabby, so it's almost chewing the sound. But on the other hand, this type of setting is very good for a lead sound if you want to play some solos. But if you want to riff with a high gain, then you just turn the body control a little bit down. For example, now I have it in a medium position, and now you can hear how guitar reacts faster. So as you can see, the interaction between body and gain is actually very important to get the sound that you desire. The tone control on this pedal is also very flexible. So we have a control for lows, tone, we have the level of mids and the mids sweep. So we have a parametric mids section. So we can select the mids frequencies that we want to either boost or cut, and using this knob we can raise or decrease the level of mids. This gives us a very flexible control, so you can get, let's say, a British type sound, you can get American sound, you can get this metal smiley face sound. Let's hear some examples. Now let's look at the mids. For example, now I want to get old school British sound. So what I'm doing, I'm boosting the body to the maximum. I'm setting gain somewhere in the middle. I'm turning the mid sweep to, let's say, 2 o'clock, and I'm boosting it a little bit. And if I now want to get, let's say, American sound, I'm switching the mid sweep to a lower position, let's say to 10 o'clock. Maybe I will turn the body a little bit down and increase tone a little bit to compensate. And if I want to play some heavy riffing with this smiley face setting, I'm setting body to medium position, turning the gate to the maximum. I'm setting the mid sweep in the middle and the mid gain down to, let's say, 10 o'clock. And I'm boosting some lows. Let's hear. So, as you can see and hear, the pedal is very versatile. So using this variety of controls, you can get a lot of different sounds that you may find suitable for your style of music. We can also try to hear of some really low gain sounds. I'm setting all the controls for tones for medium positions. I'm setting body to the maximum. I'm activating the bright switch and I'm turning the gain to a quarter. Let's hear. So again, as you can see, the pedal is very dynamic, and really it really reacts to my playing. And using the volume knob on the guitar like you would do on a vintage tube amplifier, you can control your gain, you can control your sound. pedal also has an integrated boost circuit. It is controlled by AB switch here on the right side. The boost has controls for low cut, for gain, tone and output. It can work as a low gain overdrive, or it can be used to boost the overdrive section of the pedal or your amp. On the back we have connections. So if we plug a guitar to the pedal input and the pedal output is connected to the amp, then the AB switch controls the boost. We can also choose how the order in which boost has to operate with the drive. For example, we can first plug the guitar to the overdrive input, then send the output from the overdrive to the boost input, and from the overdrive output to the amp. In this case, our boost works as a volume boost, so it basically raises the level of our overdrive. If we do the other way around, so for example, if we first plug the guitar to the boost input, send it from output to overdrive input, and then from overdrive output to our amplifier, then our boost raises the amount of gain that the pedal can provide. Let's hear some examples. So as you can hear, it simulates the sound of a tube amplifier at the edge of the breakup. Now let's hear a little bit of blues. In the first part of the song, I will use a boost section as an overdrive, and then I will switch to the overdrive side and use some higher gain lead tone. As you have seen, this is a very flexible pedal that gives you a wide variety of sounds and can be used in a lot of different musical styles. If you are interested in purchasing this pedal, please follow the link below to our Reverb store. Thank you for your attention and long live rock and roll.